Good morning, everyone. Respected Senior Principal Sir, Vice Principal Sir, esteemed teachers, and my dear friends. A very warm welcome to you all on this wonderful occasion of English Language Day. We celebrate this day to give honor to the greatest writer, William Shakespeare, and also to showcase the importance of English while connecting the whole world together.
Honor his legacy, what better way than to bring his words to life? So get ready to witness the magic of Elizabethan drama as we present a monologue inspired by the genius himself. Let the rhythm, depth and emotion of Shakespeare transport you into a world where every word carries a meaning beyond time. Please welcome our performer Aishwarya from 10th B along with 7 students of class 6.
Good morning, everyone. This is Shakespeare here. Am I a coward? Who calls me villain and breaks my fate across, plucks me by the beard and blows it in my face, tweaks me by the nose and gives me the line, the throat? Who does me this, huh? Soon I should take it, for it cannot be. But I am a pigeon-livered and lack gall. Or this, I should have battered all regions kite to make their slaves awful. Bloody body villain, remorseless, treacherous, lecherous, kindless villain. Oh, why not? Now, I will be quoting some lines from the plays written by me. To be or not to be? That's the question. From Hamlet. All the world's a stage, and all the men and women are merely players. From As You Like It. Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? From Romeo and Juliet. What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. From Romeo and Juliet. All that glitters is not gold. From The Merchant of Venice. Et tu, brute? From Julius Caesar. Last but not the least, it's If music be the food of love, play on. Thank you.
Now again we have a self-composed poem by a talented student. The very first we have Priyanka of 12th B.
Good morning everyone. Today I, Priyanka of class 12 science, is going to present a self-composed poem called A Dream. Here it goes. A dream I saw, it was very raw. I was happy, I was clapping, then I saw my wings flapping. It was sudden, someone shook me, held my wings and took me to the sky. I thought they want me to fly, but intentions don't lie. They chopped my wings in the mid of sky. The only emotion was right. Now I'm not dead, but I don't even live as I am a disgraced kid.
A beautiful story in front of you. The title of my story is The Magic Pot. Once upon a time, there was an old woman who lived with her daughter in a small village. She was very kind, but had a little food. One day, while walking in the forest, she saw an old beggar. She decided to help him by giving the little piece of bread that she had. The beggar smiled and gave the magic pot to the old woman and said, "Take this pot and say, 'Cook, little pot, cook,' and it will cook the porridge to you. And if you want to stop that, say, 'Stop, little pot, stop,' and it will stop." The woman get happy and have enough food. One day she was away. Her daughter used that, but forgot to stop that. The pot kept making the porridge until it filled the house and the street. The woman came back and she was shocked. She said, "Stop, little pot, stop," and the pot stopped. The moral of the story is we have to use the proper thing with a great knowledge. If we did not, because our little carelessness make a big problem. Now let's see who listened the story carefully. Here are some questions from the story. Question 1. What is the name of the story? I repeat my question. What is the name of the story? Yes, the correct answer is The Magic Pot.
Love is the first poetry we ever experienced. Good morning to one and all present here. Today I, Shita Rama, stand before you to present a self-written poem. Hope you all will like it. She is simple like morning light, soft and warm, never too bright. She is sweet like sugar in tea, always thinking the best for me. Her love sounds like jaldi uth ja, khana kha le, phone mat de, padhai kar le. Little lines repeated daily, like background music of my life. And sometimes she turns into an angry bird, but even her anger has love inside. If love had a face, it would look like her standing in the kitchen calling my name for the third time because I'm too lazy to go on the first call. Thank you.
Fire and ice by Robert Frost. Some say the world will end in fire, some say in ice.
From what I have
Tasted of desire, 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 desire.
I hold with those
Who favor fire, 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 fire. But if it had to perish
twice. I think I know
enough of hate. You say that for destruction, ice is also great and more service.
India's most famous writer and a leading author of the world. I have written many fiction books, including Swami and Friends, The Guide, The Bachelor of Art. My most famous and most sold book is the collection of short stories, Malgudi Tales. I have received many notable rewards, like Padma Bhushan, India's second and third highest civilian award, Sahitya Academy Award. Towards the end of my career, I was nominated to the upper house of Indian Parliament for 6-year term. I was unarguably the best and foremost Indian writer in English. Thank you and have a nice day.
I run, I jump, I eat and even sleep in class. Yes, you do sleep a lot in class.
Why do we live again and again? So boring. I replace now. I say he, she, it. Less effort, more comfort.
Like what? Trying to steal my job? Excuse me. I make everyone look good. Without me, you are just a girl. With me, you are a beautiful girl. Then make me smart work. I need help.
I can quickly, very quickly, super quickly. I describe how things look like.
Stop. You are making me tired just by talking.
Please behave.
I saw
Position. The book is on the table, under the table, inside the bed.
Oh no, my homework is still inside my bag. Don't fight. I am conjunction. I join everyone like tea and samosa.
Yes, best combination.
Wow, what a beautiful party. Oops, I forgot my dialogue. Hooray, I remembered again.
Oh dear, what a crazy group. But together, they make perfect sentences.
We may be funny, we may be right, but together we make English right.
I am John Milton. I was born on 9 December 1608 in London, England. I am the son of a Protestant composer who ensured that I received an excellent education. A poet by calling and a scholar by display, I devoted my life for learning, truth, and the power of language. I was educated at St. Paul's School and later graduated at Christ's College, Cambridge in 1632. During my studies, I became proficient in several languages and developed a deep love for poetry and learning. I am best known for my epic Paradise Lost, where I sought to understand human nature, freedom, and the justice of God. I also believe deeply in freedom of thoughts and expressions. Give me the liberty to know, to utter, and to argue freely according to the conscience. But my life was marked by great trials. In my later years, I lost my eyesight completely. Yet, even in darkness, my vision remained strong. I continued to compose my work, but dictated it to others. They also serve who only stand and wait. My greatest work is Paradise Lost, an epic poem that tells the story of Adam and Eve and the
in the fall of man. I wrote it to answer a profound question. Why does suffering exist in a world created by a just God? As I began of man's first disobedience, I explored how human choices lead to consequences. And I believed firmly, all is not lost, the unconquerable way. Through my work, I sought to understand the ways of God to man and to show that humanity is guided by free will and responsibility. I also understood the power of human mind. The mind is in its own place and in itself can make a heaven of hell, a hell of heaven. For me, English was not just a language. It was a medium of truth, faith, and intellectual strength. On this World English Language Day, let us honor and celebrate this great language day.
Thank you, Jasmine. Vast through the air, I emerge from the shadows, a rebellious spirit with dares to defy. I am Kamala Das, a prominent poetess of passion, fire, and freedom. Being an Indian author who wrote about feminism and experience of being an Indian woman who was known for her candid and intimate writing, I am an inspiration for many women across the world. Belonging to the areas of Kerala, where love and longing converge, I was born on 31st March 1934 at Punnayurkulam, Ponnani Taluk, Malabar district. Born into a literary household where both my mother and my grandparents were prominent Malayali poets, I was known for my outspoken exploration on domestic operation, whereas my love for poetry began at an early age. I was influenced by my great uncle Narayan, who himself was a prominent Malayali poet. I created a still with my autobiography named My Story in 1976 and an introduction to the very bold poem in which I expressed my individuality and true feelings. The world still remembers me for the Asian World Prize for Literature in 1985. Moreover, me, Kamala Das, had been a world weaver of desire, dreams, and defense. I also always hope that the fire which burned within me will consume the shackles of patriarchy and will ignite the flames of revolution. Thank you. I am Arundhati Roy, a famous Indian English writer, and I am best known for my novel, The God of Small Things. My book got the Booker Prize in 1997, which changed my whole life. I became known all over the world, but the fame never distracts me from the reality. I always believe that all the writer must speak the truth. That's why I openly talk about the social and political issues. Real life struggles inspires me more than imaginary characters. I always encourage the young writers to write widely and observe the world. I never write to impress. I always write to express. For me, writing is not just a profession, it's a way to observe the world. I am Arundhati Roy, and through my words, I always try and hope to inspire the new change. Thank you and have a wonderful day ahead.
John Milton, born on 9th February 1606. And I was educated from St. Paul's School. Followed by the University of Cambridge. I am proficient in more than 10 languages. I was completely blind in February 1652 at the age of 43. I wrote poetry and prose, but I was famous for my epic poem, Paradise Lost, Paradise Gained. I wrote many quotes, but my most famous quote is, Give me the liberty.
I am Sarojini Naidu, a great poet, a freedom fighter, and a strong voice for women's rights. I was born on 13th of February 1879 in Hyderabad. From a young age, I started reading and writing poetries. Through my speeches and poetries, I inspired many people and shared the thought of unity and freedom. I also took part in India's freedom struggle with Mahatma Gandhi. After independence, I became the first woman governor of Uttar Pradesh. As I wanted to know that English is an important language in our world because it connects people throughout the world and help us to communicate, share thoughts, knowledge and ideas. So let us celebrate English Language Day happily. Once again, I wish you a happy English Language Day. Thank you.
William Shakespeare was born on 23rd April 1564 in Stratford-upon-Avon, England. He is often called the Bard of Avon and is widely regarded as the greatest playwright in English language. His works include 38 plays, 154 sonnets, and several poems. Shakespeare wrote in three main genres including tragedy, history, and comedy. His tragedies like Macbeth, Othello, and Hamlet are Hamlet explore deep human emotions. His comedies such as Twelfth Night and Midsummer Night's Dream are full of humor and wit. His historical plays reflect leadership, war and leadership. Shakespeare also enriched the English language. Many common phrases we use today, such as break the ice, love is blind, and all that glitters is not gold, were introduced by him. Thank you and have a nice day.
Good morning, everyone. We often speak of heroes in caves and legends in history books. But today, I want to talk about the silent strength that built our world before we even wake up. As a student of class 12, I have learned many lessons. But the greatest lesson of love and sacrifice didn't come from a textbook. They came from my mother. I am Diksha Best and I would like to share a few verses dedicated to the heart of my home. The weight of the sun. You became the roof when the storm took the walls. The one who stands steady whenever life falls. Since father went silent, you carried his part with a warrior soul and a broken heart. You fought for us day with hands worn and thin, trading your youth so that we could begin. But now, I see time in the lines on your face, and I fear the world without your grace. When you leave for a day, the kitchen stays cold. The hunger is hollow. The story is untold. We are shadow of people when you are not at home. Lost in a house that feels like a tomb, that feels like a tomb.
The title of our poem is The Raven and the Fox. Mr. Raven was perched upon a limb, and Bernard the Fox looked up at him. For the Raven had in his great big beak a morsel the fox would go far to seek. Said the fox in admiring tones my words, Sir Raven, you are a handsome bird. Such feathers, if you would only say, the birds of these would call you king. The Raven who did not see the
Great Indian poetess Tarun Dutt from 19th century. And one of the founding figures of literature, like Sarojini Naidu, Henry Lewis, and Vivian Derogio. I have composed a humongous volume of poetry in English. I'm a true nature lover. I received inspirational thoughts, things, and images from nature. Over 165 poems are composed by me. Lakshman, Love came to Flora asking for flower, Sonic, and Christmas are some of my famous poems. Children, love nature, study nature, stay close to nature. Fill your life with experiences. So keep reading, keep writing, and enjoy your own journey. Thank you.
I would like to say that there were approximately 75 participants in this event today. And I would like to present my vote of thanks heartily from the entire English faculty of Pmshri KV Ranikhet to all those participants who came forward, took the initiative and participated so well. Next, I would like to thank my anchors. Both of these students have holiday today, but still they are here. And few more students, those who had holiday today, they are here with us from class 12C and 12B. Next, I would like to thank my entire English faculty who has helped me to make this program a success. Next, I would like to thank all the teachers who helped me directly or indirectly in organizing this program.
एनुअल डे के अवसर पर आयोजित इस कार्यक्रम में पीएमश्री केंद्रीय विद्यालय रानीखेत के सभी विद्वान शिक्षक, सारे बच्चों के लिए जिन्होंने आज का यह कार्यक्रम प्रस्तुत किया, निश्चित रूप से वेल ऑर्गेनाइज्ड प्रोग्राम था ये।